And already there is a centering, a sense of a coalescing of energies to bring in a deep seated peace. And we simply breathe the sacred, holy in-breath and out-breath. With each and every sacred in-breath and out-breath, it is the remembering that we breathe the breath of Brahma. We breathe the breath of God. It is in this one unified breath that all is one in consciousness. All is one in a grand diverse entanglement of the one source of all that is. And it is through the divine, sacred, holy breath, the great cosmic in-breath and out-breath, of the in-breath of bringing home in the new experiences, and the out-breath and the new creations from those experiences, eternal and forever. And so it is in this holy breath and sacred alignment that we breathe with a sacredness and understanding and a consciousness of exactly what the sacred breath is. And as we now do so, as conscious co-creators, we align ourselves with the sacred and holy breath of the Adam Kadmon, the divine human, the original breath. Within the garden, among the Eden tree, the original breath of the divine. And we travel back in consciousness, in known and unknown, within our mental complex, our physical complex and emotional complex. For it holds those seeds of the holy sacred breath, the original breath. And as we choose now, in this moment, to once again remember that experience, that relationship, that love and that creation, we invoke that part of ourselves to bring that cosmic memory forward and the blessings and the power that it holds. In the great awakening of the beloveds, the great awakening of the congregations, the great awakening of those that slumber, the great awakening of the children of the earth. And it is indeed, beloveds, those who come to the forefront, those, the pioneers, the leaders, those who move forward beyond the challenges and the doubts and the fears, that the blessing of the original seed, the blessing of the sacred breath comes to you. And so we say, beloveds, that as you now become conscious of your sacred holy breath, and indeed your birthright, of your beginnings, of which there is no end, as you bring forth once again the experience of the Eden tree, as you bring forth once the knowledge and the wisdom imprinted, embedded in that breath that brought you forward, you now begin to feel, sense, and know the energy that pours in and through you. And in this great knowledge of the Eden tree that comes forth here now, brings to you many answers of questions that you have held. Many questions beyond this lifetime, but indeed for several. And now in the time of the Great Awakening, in the time where slumber now fades into the awakening consciousness of the cosmic memory, of that cosmic seed and the cosmic birth, to bring forth online back into this grand alignment of the Eden tree. The Eden tree brought from the upper realms of the everlasting light, beyond the Azaluth worlds, of which great avatars have spoken of those who have come upon the sacred earth, and indeed on many other celestial bodies, to bring forth the re-remembering of the great beginnings of the Genesis, the great beginnings of the breath that brought life into this creation and the creations that you are part of. And so we see here now, and we say to you, beloveds, for you to see the Eden tree in your spiritual eye. How does that Eden tree appear to you? For indeed, beloveds, each and every one is a branch of that Eden tree. Each and every one is part of the Eden tree in the collective consciousness. And indeed, that Eden tree, part of the higher collective consciousness. And so the branches are ever expanding, growing. And so we move now in our awareness and in our alignment with the Eden tree local to our planetary sphere, that we now ignite the very DNA consciousness of that we can now bring it forward into the experience we find ourselves in this eternal moment. That we can bring in once again the cosmic mirror and the cosmic experience. That indeed the children of the atom, the children that have come from the source of that Eden tree, can bring forth once again the knowledge of the garden, can bring forth once again the divine, sacred, holy balance, and once again the Azi Shalom, the higher peace. That we here now in this moment, as the awakening, divine co-creators, realizing our thoughts and our imagery have profound power, as we increase the light quotient that we hold, as we work together with the Ami Shaddai, the family of light, on the various realms and the upper worlds and the expressions of the divine, in all of the elements expressed in the divine of which we are part. That we hear now the children of the earth, the children who have not forgotten, the children awakening from the slumber, the children awakening from the dream, the children remembering once again the Eden tree, remembering the perfect garden, remembering the oneness of it all, remembering the perfect balance, remembering the unshakable peace. And with each in-breath and out-breath, beloveds, we breathe this collective in-breath and out-breath. As all those that gather near in the various expressions of the divine come together in this one singularity. Its symbol is indeed the Eden tree, for the Eden tree is beyond all creations throughout time and space. All connected to the Eden tree, the original breath, the original thought, the original Genesis. And as we breathe together as a divine collective of the family of light, as we awaken from our slumber, as we realign once again into the higher thought forms, the higher creational process, into the original Adam Kadma, into our origins, we now again pull upon that frequency, awaken that frequency within us in both the macro and micro, and into the highest celestial realms of light, shaken the Eden tree connected to our tree, to our branches, to our world, to our solar system, to our Hunam Ku, to all the great suns around. We breathe the sacred in-breath and out-breath. Allow the divine codes to coalesce together and to create a great and powerful funnel of light, moving in through the symbol of our Eden trees, gathering all the memories, all the timelines, all the histories, all the diversities of all that is, all of our experiences of the sacred soul. And as we bring attention into the soul spark that we are, that we experience in this moment, we too bring it into the higher everlasting soul of that Eden tree of which we are a part. And this great funnel of light, the funnel so expansive that we are unable to perceive it or see it, but it gathers all the wisdom, it gathers all the love, it gathers all the knowledge and all the history, it gathers all the answers to our questions. And it comes in through now in portions and ways that we are able to receive it in the portion and way that we can. And knowing that as we receive this divine grace and blessing in this moment, that new and higher revelations will come forth, that new and more powerful parts of yourself will become present and activated, that consciousness codes that have been waiting for the triggering, for the catalyst to now begin to move. That part of us shines through all of our disillusions, all of the fears and the unknowns, all of those things that would distract, that would cause suffering upon the world, disharmony and restlessness. That we now pierce through, move beyond, and reach the Eden tree. The Eden tree that holds all of the information, the Eden tree that has the elixir, the Eden tree that holds the manna, the Eden tree that offers the love unconditional, bringing in the perfect peace and the perfect balance, bringing in renewal once again in the regenesis, bringing in a new vision for the planet and for all of her children, bringing in the higher golden vision of a golden age, of indeed of this planetoid and many others, that all life begin to feel the Eden tree. And as it grows, we grow. And as the roots come deeper within our own system, within our own nervous system, within the very blood crystals of our blood, moving down as we are the extensions of our Earth Mother, deep into her and deep into her inner core. That all the matrices of the crystalline matrix from within the earth, within our own bone structure, within the Christ grid of the sacred earth and beyond, into the local logi of Helios Vesta. That we see the Christ grid, the divine Maitreya grid now, with each and every sacred breath, moving in through the light and the wisdom of the Eden tree. It comes in the color of an electric green. And as you can see the green moving, which is the higher heart of compassion and love, the regenesis and the growth, the opening and the flowering, the new octave, the new season, the new reason, the new mission, the new purpose, the new vision. Breathe the sacred codes that will bring a healing and a balance to you now. As you align yourself with this frequency, coming in from the highest celestial realms of love, as this great funnel continues to expand in the hyper regions of the cosmos, gathering, bringing, and honing all divine information, vision, wisdom, and knowledge. And it pours into the crystalline matrix that has been created and alive in the Eden tree experience, moving within your own systems and the systems into the earth. For you are now one with the Eden tree and with the divine earth. You, beloveds, are that connection. You are the alchemy. You are the chemistry. You are the connectors. You are heaven and earth. And you now stand tall as the Eden tree, and you grow in consciousness as you move out, flowering throughout the cosmos, moving and reaching into those funnels that continue to move and expand, even as the deep roots of your crystalline matrix, holding the higher energies of the Eden tree, now move in all directions and deep into your earth mother. And into your earth mother as she expands, and she moves into also other planetoids, other creationals and thoughts of creation, moving in all directions as we hold this power, this divine sacred grace of the Eden tree. We remember that our capacity to hold light is boundless as we continue to expand and expound in our consciousness, in our remembering as we flow into the cosmic waters eternally and boundlessly, feeling the boundlessness and the freedom of the divine sacred holiness of this love that pours in. The love that created that Eden tree, the love that created creations to experience and be love, to experience and want love and give love and is love. For it is the source of creation. And so you bathe yourself with this love that pours in the very creational process of the Eden tree. Breathe it in and soak it in, beloveds, in this gathering of the family of light, here to come together to bring forth the Eden tree, the flowering of a new creation upon the earth and beyond the earth, beloveds, of which you are intricately a part of and is, and have been on this journey for so long because of your ability, your commitment to be love and to give love, and your love for the Eden tree, which is the creation. It is the creator. It is your love for that and of that. And so here we are, beloveds, breathing, soaking, and one with this divine grace that pours in as it moves through all parts of your physical body, as it moves through your mental, your emotional, and every subtle body that there is, because the expansiveness of who and what you are is boundless. See in your spiritual eye the green ray of creation, the green ray that brings healing, the green ray that holds the higher healing process pouring in through you, and you, beloveds, sending it out boundlessly in all directions to all creations. You are the great healers. You heal yourself and you heal others. You heal those that don't know. You heal those that can't see. You heal those that can't hear the higher octave messages. You heal and put your healing out in all directions as you hold your healing and powerful Eden tree, seeing it grow and expound in the boundlessness of the cosmos of eternity. And as you are now tapped into this energy, beloveds, as we are here surrounded with the greater family of light, as we come together and hold this frequency, we will simply be Esama osena epelam esena osenam epelam onane esalam oneam esena oleam anelam Aneram mesena enelamum nelam nenam mepe sonelam elam elam esneme esememe asalam Assalam, assalam, assalam. And as much as we would want to stay in this blessed grace we find ourselves, just a tip and a cosmic memory of this grace and this bliss, this joy, this balance, and this peace. We know that there is much to be done and we must return. But we will gaze once again upon our Eden tree, a divine grace and gift given to us. We make note of the energy and the frequency that we have experienced. And we know that we have been touched and will be forever touched. That we will be open and we will now pay attention to all insights, feeling, sensing, knowing that comes to us. For great knowledge, great wisdom has gathered, and all who hear these words will receive information, divine guidance, and a higher elevation of your own intuitive skills. The reminder is to pay attention, to pay attention, to pay attention, to pay attention. Now we prepare ourselves to come back, slowly and gently. And already as we start, we can begin to see the Eden tree begin to move back to source as we begin to draw in slowly our electromagnetic field. And as all those who have participated in this grand, exquisite, and magnificent experience begin to draw in their electromagnetic field, knowing that the higher parts of ourselves have been reinforced and stay more connected than ever before, bringing in the knowledge and wisdom that has been imparted. We breathe each breath now with the intention to be back awake and alert. It takes a moment for us to ground, but our intention will be to ground. And on the count of 3, we will intend to be back, awake, and very alert. 1, 2, take a deep breath in, and 3, we are back, awake, alert, and we are grounded.